Hey everyone, welcome to the oloavd-stanley alfi-delfi channel. So you're gearing up for your chief engineer's oral exam, right? There are some questions that just test what you know, but then there are the ones that really test your leadership. Today, we're going to break down how to give an absolute masterclass answer to one of those key topics, reverse mentoring. All right, let's set the scene. You're in that exam room. The pressure is cranked up. The examiner looks you right in the eye and asks this question. Now look, your answer here isn't just about spitting out a definition. No way. It's going to show them the kind of leader you're going to be. This is literally the question that can separate a good engineer from a truly great one. So, a great way to kick off your answer is to paint this exact picture for the examiner. Tell them, imagine this. Because let's be honest, it's not some far-off hypothetical. This is happening right now on vessels all over the world. You've got all this hard-won experience, decades of it, but your 24-year-old fourth engineer, they just get the new tech. And what you do in that situation, well, that defines everything. So where do you start? You need to hit them with a sharp, confident definition right off the bat. No fumbling around. This shows you're in complete command of the topic from the get-go. And that right there, that's your opener. The magic word you need to zero in on is structured. This is so important. We're not talking about just, tapping the fourth on the shoulder for some quick help with a new program. It's a formal, organized setup. It's about officially recognizing that in this one area, the junior officer is the expert. And what's so cool about this is the shift in thinking it shows. Look, we're not tossing out the old way of doing things. Not at all. We're making it better. Traditional mentoring, where the senior teaches the junior, that is still absolutely essential. But reverse mentoring, it turns that one-way street into a super highway of knowledge exchange. And that just makes the whole team stronger. Okay, a good answer gives a definition. A great answer gives context. If you really want to blow the examiner away, you have to explain the why. Why does this matter so much right now? What's happening in shipping that makes this concept absolutely critical? And this just nails it, doesn't it? Think about it. A chief who started back in the 90s learned their trade in a world of paper and manual logs. The junior officer walking on board today, they grew up with this stuff. They're digital natives. The whole tech world on a ship has completely flipped on its head in just one career. That creates a massive and growing knowledge gap. And you've got to be specific here. Don't be vague. Talk about these exact areas. These are the mission-critical zones where your junior officers are sitting on a goldmine of knowledge. We're talking about everything from the tricky new PMS software to figuring out the complex math for CII and EEXI. This isn't just theory. This is where that knowledge gap can actually cost the company money and cause compliance headaches. All right, so let's get practical. The examiner doesn't want a lecture. They want to see that you can actually do this, that you can walk into your engine department and make it happen. This is where you shift from just knowing something to showing you can lead. So give them a real-world scenario. You could say something like, my fourth engineer is a whiz with our new IoT platform. I'd set up 2 sessions a week with them, and you know what? Within a month, I'm not just using the system, I'm mastering it. We're spotting problems before they happen. See? That's a concrete win.
Or how about this one? Your second engineer just got back from a course on all the new environmental rules. You formally ask them to be your mentor on CII calculations. They walk you through it. What happens? Your own understanding gets way deeper, and the whole ship's compliance is stronger for it. It's a no-brainer.
But here's the absolute key, and you have to make this crystal clear. It's never just a one-way thing. Yeah, the tech know-how might be flowing in reverse, but while that junior engineer is showing you the ropes on a new system, you are mentoring them back in real time. You're teaching them about leadership, about making tough calls under pressure, all the stuff you can only learn by being there. Okay, now we're getting to the really good stuff. This is where you connect all the dots and show the massive ripple effect. And for the killer move, you're going to tie this whole concept directly to the foundation of our industry safety culture, the ISM code. I mean, look at this. It's a total win-win-win. You, the chief, get up to speed on vital new skills. Your junior officer gets a huge boost in confidence and leadership experience, a real career accelerator. And the company? They get better efficiency, tighter compliance, and a crew that actually works together as a real team. Seriously, making this connection to the ISM code is a masterstroke in your oral exam. You're showing that reverse mentoring isn't just some nice people person idea. No, it's a powerful tool for safety management. It plugs knowledge gaps that could lead to nonconformities. It pushes that culture of continuous improvement we're all supposed to have. And it builds a real just culture where the best idea wins no matter who it comes from.
And now for the grand finale. This is where you wrap it all up. You take your answer from being a really good explanation of a concept and turn it into a powerful statement about what it means to be a leader in today's maritime world.
Because as the chief, you're the one who has to make this happen. So here's your action plan. Step 1, be honest with yourself about what you don't know. Step 2, figure out who on your team does know it. 3, make it official, structure the program. 4, actually dive in and be a good student. And 5, and this is huge, give them the credit publicly. That's not just management, that is proactive leadership.
And here it is, your final killer insight. When you boil it all down, reverse mentoring is about one thing: intellectual humility. It's about being a leader who is confident enough to say, I don't have all the answers, and smart enough to know that amazing expertise can be found anywhere on the team, regardless of rank.
And when you finish your answer like that, you've left the examiner with a very clear picture of the kind of chief engineer you'll be. You're not just some guy who memorized a definition. You're showing them you're adaptable, you're a collaborator, and you're obsessed with building the best possible team. And trust me, that is exactly the kind of modern leader they're looking for. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If this breakdown has given you some good ideas for framing your own killer answer, do us a favor and hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more content just like this, all designed to help you ace that exam. From all of us here at oloavd-stanley and alfi-delfi, we want to wish you the absolute best of luck. Now go get them. Show them what kind of leader you really are.